As Caitlin went through a barrage of testing and doctors couldn't find anything structurally wrong with her brain, she was still far from back to normal. So a neurologist at one of the major hospitals in the state agreed to have her memory evaluated in a different way.
Caitlin, by April, her memory was lasting almost a whole day, and they were going to do all of her evaluation in one day. I said, well, how are you going to see her memory loss if you do everything in one day? Well, this is how we do it. Have you ever seen anybody that has memory loss? No. I'm requesting 2 testings. Oh, we just can't possibly do that. So they tested Caitlin all in one day. She had above average IQ. She did well on this. She did well on that. They couldn't find anything. She's fine. According to the psychologist, she is choosing to do this and to start doing therapy. She needed cognitive therapy, and that would fix her.
She needed traditional cognitive therapy, the neurologist told them, but the psychologist that did that therapy said that Caitlin had a brain injury. There wasn't anything that cognitive therapy could do to help her. Well, those conflicting opinions led Caitlin's parents down a dark road they never thought they'd be on.
It was the first time we started doubting. Is Caitlin faking this? Is Caitlin tricking us? Did we miss something?
Make sure I have a highlight of the day.
And that was a horrible feeling because all we wanted to do was get her better, and now we're having these second thoughts and setting up sort of test for her to see, is she doing this? Is she in control of this?
So I kind of set up a little test. I would misplace things to see if she would remember where they were. I would talk to her about things and then ask her about them later, do anything I could, because I hoped there was somehow, some way that this was something that she had control of, because that would have been the best outcome, because we can fix that. But I never, in the last 15 months, have ever seen her remember anything from a prior day. Not even one time.
The different hemispheres.
Dr. Dan Kaufer is the director of UNC's Memory Loss Clinic, and he knows how difficult this challenge is.
The brain is the only part of the body that's not replaceable. We have figured out how to replace virtually every other part of the body except the brain.
As rare as Caitlin's condition is, there is research on memory.
And if somebody is able to remember things during the daytime but not carry it over to the next day, that suggests to me that there is something not right with the memory consolidation process, which in turn may relate to some neurochemical aspect of sleep.
Because the science shows that your memory isn't a place, it's a process.
When we lay down a memory, we're laying down a pattern that's associated with electrical signals and chemical processes that occur oftentimes while we're sleeping through a process called consolidation. That's a biochemical and electrical process that primarily occurs while we're sleeping at night.